72 hours. That's how long Jeremy Lin had before the New York Knicks could end his NBA dream. Sleeping on his teammate's couch, the undrafted Harvard graduate was one game away from being cut, his third NBA rejection in 2 years. Then February 4th, 2012 happened. In 36 minutes, Lin exploded for 25 points against the Nets, sending Madison Square Garden into a frenzy. What followed was unprecedented, a Harvard economics graduate of Taiwanese descent dominating the world's elite basketball league. His jersey outsold LeBron's. Time magazine bumped their cover story. Linsanity wasn't just a headline, it became a global movement. But as Lin's star rose, so did the whispers. Was this Asian-American sensation disrupting the NBA's status quo? Why did his success make so many uncomfortable? And most importantly, how did a player rejected by every Division I college program become the NBA's biggest story? This is more than a basketball story. It's about defying stereotypes, challenging the establishment, and proving that sometimes all you need is a chance. Join us as we uncover the remarkable rise of Jeremy Lin and the controversy that followed. Hit subscribe to witness how 72 hours changed basketball forever. Born to Taiwanese immigrants in California, Jeremy Lin's basketball journey began with his father teaching him the game through NBA recordings at their local YMCA. At Palo Alto High School, Lin's excellence was undeniable. As captain, he led his team to a stunning 32-1 record and Division II state championship, earning first-team All-State honors. His impressive averages, 15.1 points, 7.1 assists, and 5.0 steals per game. Yet despite his achievements, Lin received 0 Division I scholarship offers. He chose Harvard, where he made history as the first Ivy League player to record 1,450 points, 450 rebounds, 400 assists, and 200 steals. His senior year stats, 16.4 points and 4.5 assists per game, earned him all Ivy League first-team honors. But even after outperforming future NBA stars like John Wall in head-to-head matchups, Lin went undrafted in 2010. His athletic measurements matched lottery picks, but teams passed on the Harvard graduate, setting the stage for one of basketball's most unexpected comebacks. The 2010-11 season marked Lin's entry into professional basketball with his hometown Golden State Warriors. The statistics tell a stark story. 29 games played, averaging just 9.8 minutes and 2.6 points per game. Warriors coach Keith Smart gave Lin only 284 minutes of total playing time across the entire season. In the NBA Development League, Lin's numbers jumped significantly. With the Reno Bighorns, he averaged 18 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 4.3 assists per game. Despite these performances, the Warriors waived him on December 9th, 2011. 12 days later, the Houston Rockets claimed Lin, only to waive him again after just 2 preseason games. The New York Knicks signed Lin on December 27, 2011, a last-minute roster decision after guard Iman Shumpert's injury. His initial contract, non-guaranteed at $762,195, the league minimum. For perspective, this ranked him as the 411th highest-paid player in the NBA. Living in teammate Landry Fields' Manhattan apartment, Lin faced a crucial deadline. The Knicks had until February 7th to guarantee his contract or release him. In the 12 games before his breakthrough, Lin's playing time totaled just 55 minutes. For 3 straight games, he never left the bench. The numbers painted a clear picture. 3 teams in 2 years, 38 total NBA games, 284 minutes played, and a scoring average of 2.8 points per game. This was a player on the verge of being cut for the 3rd time in his professional career. February 2012 rewrote NBA history books in unprecedented fashion when injuries sidelined stars Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire. Jeremy Lin seized an opportunity that would transform basketball globally. His first 7 games as a starter painted a picture of excellence that defied all expectations, opening with 25 points and 7 assists against the Nets, followed by 28 points and 8 assists versus the Jazz, then 23 points and 10 assists against the Wizards. His performance peaked in a stunning display against the Lakers, posting 38 points and 7 assists. The streak continued with 20 points and 8 assists versus the Timberwolves, 27 points and 11 assists against the Raptors, and culminated in a 10-point, 13-assist showing versus the Kings. Lin's impact on the Knicks organization proved immediate and measurable. The team's offensive efficiency skyrocketed from 101.3 to 110.8 points per 100 possessions. This on-court success translated directly to business metrics, as Madison Square Garden's stock price surged 6.2%, adding an impressive $139 million in market value. The phenomenon known as Linsanity wasn't just changing games, it was transforming the business of basketball. The record books required significant revision during this period. Lin shattered multiple NBA milestones, accumulating the most points in first 5 NBA starts, 136, since the NBA-ABA merger, becoming the first player to maintain at least 20 points and 7 assists through his first 4 starts, and setting a new record for points scored in first 6 career starts, 130, since the NBA began tracking starters in 1970. The financial impact of Linsanity extended far beyond traditional basketball metrics. Forbes documented $14 million in jersey sales and memorabilia revenue within just 1 month. Television ratings told an equally compelling story, with the Knicks' ratings on MSG Network surging 73% above the season average. The international impact proved even more dramatic, as Taiwan's broadcast viewership exploded with a 1,350% increase. A comprehensive Harvard economics study quantified the full scope of Lin's impact. Linsanity generated an estimated $170 million in additional value across merchandise, ticket sales, and global marketing deals in just 2 weeks. These numbers represented not just financial success, but a fundamental shift in basketball's global market dynamics. Lin's impact transcended traditional basketball metrics. NBA viewership in China surged 39% during February 2012, with Lin's games drawing 30 million viewers. On China's Sina Weibo, he generated 1.64 billion mentions in just 2 weeks, dwarfing LeBron James's typical monthly engagement of 52 million. The cultural conversation took a controversial turn on February 17, 2012, when ESPN published a racially insensitive headline after Lin's first loss. The incident sparked widespread outrage and led to immediate personnel actions. A subsequent analysis revealed that over a quarter of major media coverage included racial references when discussing Lin's performance. His influence reshaped basketball's demographic landscape. Asian-American NBA viewership rose 31%, and Lin became the league's first Asian-American player featured on Time magazine's main cover. In China, his jersey sales ended Kobe Bryant's 8-year dominance. Most significantly, 88% of Asian-American youth identified Lin as a role model, a stark contrast to the 12% citing other NBA players. Lin's unprecedented 883,809 All-Star votes, despite only 25 career starts, challenged the NBA's established scouting paradigms. His rise forced the league to confront its assumptions about talent identification and highlighted basketball's evolving global impact. Lin's promising run with the Knicks ended abruptly on March 24, 2012, when a torn meniscus required surgery. He finished the season averaging 14.6 points and 6.2 assists across 35 games. The Houston Rockets then offered Lin a groundbreaking 3-year, $25.1 million contract, featuring a $14.8 million poison pill in the final year. The Knicks, facing luxury tax concerns, let him go, marking the highest contract ever for a player with fewer than 50 career starts. Post Linsanity, Lin became a solid but unspectacular NBA journeyman. He posted respectable numbers with Houston, 12.9 points, Los Angeles Lakers, 11.2 points, Charlotte, 11.7 points, and Brooklyn, 14.5 points. His career peaked with a 2019 NBA championship as a reserve with the Toronto Raptors before heading to the Beijing Ducks, where he averaged 22.3 points. The financial arc of Lin's career tells its own story. While accumulating $65.2 million in NBA earnings, his endorsement value plummeted from $15 million in 2012 to under $2 million by 2015. A stark reminder of fame's fleeting nature in professional sports. Jeremy Lin's impact fundamentally reshaped Asian representation in the NBA, with the number of Asian players growing from 3 to 11 by 2024. This transformation catalyzed unprecedented growth. NBA merchandise sales in Asia jumped 78%. Taiwan's viewership surged 80%, and Lin's Chinese social media following reached 15 million by 2023. Asian-American NBA viewership maintained a steady 19% increase through 2020. His success triggered a dramatic shift in athletic participation, with Harvard seeing a 200% rise in Asian-American basketball recruitment applications. Division I schools reported a 35% increase in Asian-American tryouts, while youth program participation surged 89%. As the first Asian-American NBA champion, 2019 Raptors, and first Harvard graduate in the NBA since 1954, Lin's career statistics, 480 games, averaging 11.6 points and 4.3 assists, contributed to an $815 million global economic impact. The Jeremy Lin Foundation, established in 2013, cemented his legacy through $3.5 million in scholarships, 25 youth basketball programs, and mental health support for over 5,000 young athletes. Through these initiatives, Lin's impact continues to break down barriers and reshape basketball's future. The true impact of Jeremy Lin's NBA career extends far beyond the basketball court. Under NBA Commissioner Adam Silver's tenure, Lin's emergence catalyzed the league's global expansion, driving a 40% increase in Asian viewership and pushing the NBA's Asian market value up by $4.2 billion since 2012. Asian American participation in Division I in basketball surged by 143%, fundamentally changing basketball's demographic landscape. Lin's career numbers tell a story of persistence: 9 NBA seasons, 480 games, 5,578 points, and an NBA championship with the Raptors. But his lasting impact lives through the Jeremy Lin Foundation, which has provided $3.5 million in scholarships, supported 25 youth programs, and reached over 5,000 young athletes through mental health initiatives. Today, as a Harvard Business School lecturer and Chinese Basketball Association advisor, Lin continues bridging Eastern and Western basketball cultures. From sleeping on a teammate's couch to inspiring millions globally, Jeremy Lin's journey redefined what's possible in professional basketball. If you found value in this story, hit subscribe for more untold sports histories and turn on notifications to join us for our next deep dive. Remember, every legend starts with someone believing in the impossible.